everyone. I've been creating some cards with my ladies in last night's, or last afternoon, I should say, session. And now I'm playing to do some quick videos for you. I'm going to show you another technique. Now, if you've seen my other video, I showed 4 cards we made yesterday, and one of them had a lovely background set, and I'm going to show you how you can easily make a background from anything you have. So at the end of the video, I will leave you with the link to this video, and I will also put a link to a group that I have that is available for everybody, and you can go in and have a look. You'll keep up with what's going on. I'll be showing what lessons I'm doing. I'll be showing you what is going to be set in for YouTube. So please like while you're in YouTube. Subscribe. That will help my channel. I would love to grow my channel. So please subscribe and I can do more videos for you. At the moment, I'm not paid. It's just time I use and I do enjoy making them. But to keep them coming, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Right, with no further ado, I'm going to show you how easy it was to create this card. Now, when I downloaded the set of assets, they have no backgrounds whatsoever, but that didn't deter my using it. And I didn't have to go and get more pictures. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to close that one. Now, what I've done is I opened up my book, which had 1 page, and then I added another page because I intend to do an insert ready as well. Now, for the first one, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to bring in the image I'm going to be using. And in the picture I've shown you, I believe I took this image. Okay? Now, once I've got the image, I'm going to take a little square. Holding the shift, I'm going to create a square on her lovely material. Let's call it that, because I don't know if it's a skirt or a shorts or whatever she's wearing. And what I've done is I then went into layers and dragging my image over that rectangle and a little bit to the right, it went inside. And then I went and rasterized it. By doing so, I now have a rectangle. Let me rasterize it on that one because I rasterized the one inside. So now I should have, why is it not doing it as one? On layers. Let's have a look what's going on. It's playing up. And when it plays up for me, I don't like. There it is, rasterize. And now I've got a pixelized image. That image, I'm going to place it there, and I'm going to drag it up to the center. There. Okay, a little bit bigger if you want. Doesn't matter. Then I'm going to copy it and move it across. And I'm going to turn it 90 degrees. Then I'm going to move it, turn it 90 degrees, and move it again, and turn it 90 degrees. If there's any pattern or any paper lines or anything, that will then make it as an image for my background. Once that was done, I needed a little bit of red color to go over the edges. Now, what I like to do is create a rectangle or a square. Make sure there's no fill, and the line doesn't matter what the line color is. While I'm still clicked on that rectangle, okay, I'm going to say insert inside, and then I'm going to go on the line. I'm going to pick up a color from within the design, right? And I'm going to go onto my pixel persona and pick up a brush. Now, when I pick up a brush, you can choose any kind of brush that takes your fancy. See what you have. Everybody has different ones. I'm going to try this one, grungy acrylic. I had others. It doesn't matter which one. You can try them. And I'm going to make it a bit bigger. Now, when you see this, when I'm doing, oh, that's a little bit too much for my liking. So I'm going to undo and make it less opaque. So I change the opacity, and there you go. I'm just going to go down and just make it as if I'm wriggling up and down. Just make it however you wish. If you want to do a bit more, you can go a bit more. That's entirely up to you how you want to get that edge created. Okay? When you're happy with how it is, and if you don't like the color of the line, you can change the line color, picking them all up. You can pick that up, pick up the line color, and I believe it will let me change it to a darker or a lighter one. You need to pick the individual lines. So if I do that, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the color. Will it let me change it? No, it won't let me change it here. Don't know why, because usually we do change them as well. But if I do it now, look, it will change color as well. Okay, so I'm going to leave it with the color I've started with instead of going to change it all. And that's the brush that has been used. Okay, now, once I had the color on, and of course, when we're doing the lesson, I will explain and I will delve into anything that changes. But this is a quick video for anybody to see what you can do with this package. But back to my assets, brought my lovely lady back in. You can place her wherever takes your fancy. Okay? And if you don't like, you might say, right, I'm not quite sure on that one. So, because I'm not. And people will tell you, if I don't like something, you know what I do? I tend to pick up the pieces I don't like. So let's go there and delete. I'm left with my original rectangle, and I can select a different color. Maybe I wanted a greeny one, a light green one. Oh, they're nice greens. I'm going to do a green one. Take my brush, and I didn't like the brush either. So let's go to basic, and I'm going to find a softish brush, make the size a bit bigger. See, it's easy to change things, and that's what I tend to teach when we're doing things in our lessons. Okay, so you can choose what goes on and where it goes on. So let's say I like it better like that. Now, once I'm done with my design, I need to have a sentiment. Now, again, last week we did some sentiments that we created ourselves. Some came from, again, a creative Fabrica, but then we changed them. So we all downloaded the Creative Fabrica sentiments. I could leave a list as well. But then what we did is we decided to make them more usable for us. So for instance, if I bring in that happy birthday there, let's move her a little bit to the side, why not, and down there. And this happy birthday, I might decide to make it a little bit smaller there. You can leave it that color, or you might want it with red instead of black. So what we did, we manipulated the design to be able to change the colors to whatever takes our fancy. So there you go. It's now been changed accordingly. Now that I've got that in that color, again, sorry everyone, I'm not quite happy with the colors I've chosen on that layer. So all I do is go into it and say, no, that doesn't work for me. So what I'm going to do is, again, go on there and set aside and find a different color. So probably I would be better off with a reddish kind of line. Let's try it out again. I could pick up a nice red from this lovely tunic she's got, or shirt, whatever it's called. So again, I'm going to find my brush. And I'm going to look in through brushes because I'm not quite happy with the brushes I was choosing. Let's see what else we have. Dry media. I had some that I brought in from those that use them from Create and Crafts. I'm sure some of these, I had one, I used to really love using it, and I'm sure I have it somewhere in here as well. But for now, I'm just going to go with this one. I'm going to try it, see how it looks, and how it's going to affect my design. And I'm going to make it a little bit lighter because I think that's going to be quite a hefty color. Let's try out. And there you go. Look at that. Now I'm happier with this one than the one I was having before. And you can go in or out as much or as little as you like. Now, what I did as well, when I was ready, so that can sit there, and the lady can come up. If I make her slightly smaller, and I'll place her somewhere there, a little bit bigger there, I think that would be a nice place for her to stay on. Now, once you decide how you want to do it, okay, I could have had the 4 pieces. I'll show you how easy it is to change. When you hide things, right, so now it's hidden, I can bring it on when I need to and off when I don't need to see it. I'm going to group my background and call it background. Right, so that's grouped and done. If I make them a little bit smaller here, this is giving you another idea. So if I go like so and make them a little bit smaller, adjust it to the center, which it is, I can have a rectangle that goes from side to side like so. I'm going to put them with the color I wanted, maybe this color in full. Put it at the back. So it gives me that line all the way around. And then I'm going to pick up this and move it a little bit out of the way. I'm going to make these 4 because they're not quite circular, are they? So what I'm going to do is pick up the group, right? And I'm going to make them, let's say, 6.75 by 6.75. And then I'll place it in the center, like that. And that's a lot better. But now I want to break that space I've got. So what I can do is this. I'm going to copy and paste that. I'm going to do a contour and take off about minus 0. Let's try 0.25. That's in the middle there, look. And what I'm going to do is make the line white and no fill. I'm going to do no fill and the line white. And then I'm going to make it a bit thicker. And that creates a lovely line around it. Now that that's done, I'm going to either copy what I need onto the other page, or staying on page 1, I'll go to pages and I say copy. And I get another one. Now I can take my lady out or make her smaller. I can bring the happy birthday more to the center. And I can bring one of my messages, sentiments, whatever it is. This one I can make the background. I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm going to bring one of my messages here. I've got loads of them. They say birthday, so whatever is on here is a birthday message. Let's see what this says. And I'm going to bring it to the front, so don't worry where it goes in, because all I need to do is pick it up. Where is it on here? Right, let's see where it went in. There it went, and I'm going to bring it up above there. And I can place it here. Have a happy birthday, and there's a message ready. And then whoever needs to will just sign. If you want, you can get a little white rectangle. Look, I carry on as I'm working. I decide where and what's going where. So if I did that, I'm going to put it behind this message. Okay? And I'm going to fill it with white as well. So I've got space for where I can now place from to. So this goes up to there, and down here from Susan to whoever it's going to go to. The message, the happy birthday, can be a little bit smaller. I can move it up a little. So that's how you can work around your design. Okay? So having done that, all I now need to do, I'm going to put it on there as well. There. What I'm going to do is pick it up and just print it. But another thing, if you don't want this to be that bright, you can easily pick up the layer and just go a little bit, but it's going to give me a problem because of the text. But look at that. It gives you the two layers. So you've got the one that you can still see, and then you've got where the text is. And that is how you can create any card anytime. Change your mind while you're working like I did to show you. Now with these, they are in the middle, but I've got a little bit of white showing there. If I did that, I wouldn't get that line. Okay, so you can adjust things how you wish. And we've got a lot of other tools that me and my ladies used, where you use masks to adjust things like that, and then nobody will see anything that shouldn't be seen there. But for now, that is how I wanted you to see how easy it is to work within this package. So until I decide what next lesson would look like, I will then give you some teasers to see what I've been teaching my ladies. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Please remember to like and subscribe so you won't miss a thing. And if you like to join my group, there is a link in the description of this video. Just come, you will be made welcome. So enjoy, and I'll see you very soon, I hope.